Am. So let's talk about everything and everything. So y'all see me in my room in my house in America. I say that because I wasn't supposed to be here this week. I was supposed to be in Mexico, but that didn't happen. My cousin just called me. He was like, "Hey, Hey, my family's in town. I'm taking these people to Tumbleweeds, and it's a Tejano club. And tonight's gonna be awesome, awesome. Tonight it's gonna be the homeboys, and it sucks because I really wish I could have gone tonight, but I couldn't lie, but I sound sick still. Like if I go, like you sound I'm sick. I'm plain out sick. I woke up one day with sore throat, coughing, and I don't have COVID. Trust me. I taste all the food that I'm drinking. If you look at the symptoms, I hardly have any. I don't know. It just sucks, man. And the reason why I got on the live today, I don't know, just to vent some more. I don't know, man. It sucks because let me tell you why it does suck. Why it does suck my situation right now. Yesterday, I was talking to my best friend, right? Yesterday. I had asked her, like I randomly asked her, like I saw her go out to dinner with this guy, right? Fuck it with your boyfriend, fuck it. Excuse my language. Yes, her boyfriend. She really haven't labeled him, but I see it. It's a boyfriend. Anyways, they went right, and I texted her that night because I'll be like, you know what? Let's see what she responds. She's on a good love date. She's like, oh, it's so busy, and then she was like, oh, that's good because helps the time go by fast. And I see you having a nice dinner, and she's like, yeah, I'm with my boyfriend, the boyfriend. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I was like, oh well, are you free on the 5th? She's like, yeah, but that's my only day off, and it sucked. I probably did something that I shouldn't have done, but we'll see if it was appreciated. Why did you do this? When it comes, you know, and it's crazy, man. My life, I don't know. I have a lot of blessings. Like I have things, not everybody has. I have a roof over my head. I have a good family support. Like my cousin called me yesterday. He checked up on me. I have everything. I can't not deny I don't have a good family support. I have everything, right? And it sucked because yesterday I told my friend and I told her I was like, oh, so you don't want to go out to I go, you don't want to go out to this is how I feel about the situation. I was like, oh, so you don't want to go out to the concert, but at least come to the house for dinner. All you gotta do is come to dinner. We'll just talk for a little bit and then go home. Nothing crazy. You just come to my house. We won't even drink. I'll make you food and go home, right? And then she's like, oh, but I want to run errands and I want to be lazy after. And I was like, and I told myself, back in my mind, I was like, oh, so if it was your boy, that guy that's trying to be your boyfriend or your boyfriend, let's see if you would have said no. But I don't know, man. I just feel like nowadays, I'm ready player two. I'm standing in the background, and when it's my turn, I'm just like, I'm here, ta-da! And it sucks. It really does suck. Like my life sucks. I had a good thing going on with my best friend. Then he comes in, which that's fine. She's very beautiful. You see my friend. Eventually someone's guy is gonna swoop in and play the first player role. And it sucks. You know, it really does, and I hate it. I hate it. I haven't hanged out with my best friend, me and her, not not last Sunday, last last Sunday. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. And I think that honestly, when I tell y'all this, I think us not hanging out for a while brings us closer together because we start saying, "Oh, I saw you did. Oh, I saw that." You know, we connected. We start talking, vibing. But it just sucks because I had 3 times with her the last time I hanged out with her. I had Whiskey Myers. I had the museum day, the museum hangout, and I had the brunch and the movie. Oh, and ice cream with the museum day or hangout, and that's it. You know, and I feel like I'm not gonna get that anymore. And it sucks, and it sucks because she's the type of girl where it's like if we hang out and then I know she already did it, she don't want to do it. You know, I never done it. Like I would like to one of these days, probably when I get well, um, probably invite my cousin and my other cousin and me to go play darts and just hang out and talk. And it sucks because I really want to talk about like everything, like it's gonna be weird. Like like I may just blow out everything, and he be like, "Why are you talking about my sister like that?" I don't know, man. It just there. It's just like I said before. There was no way I was ever gonna be that way to her because I never presented myself to it because I love the idea of being best friends. You know, I loved it, and I still do. You know, it's just that now that she's getting a boyfriend, I'm gonna be pushed back, and we're not gonna be hanging out as much. And that's what got me the other day. I cried, man. I cried like my ass off the other day, last Sunday. Because I was like, wow, we're not going to be hanging out much anymore. Two, I'm going to be a fifth wheel. And three, that guy's never going to stop hanging out with her. Like, it's going to be rare when I get to hang out with her by herself, you know? So it sucks. It sucks, you know? Like, and I'm sick and I'm still trying to fight whatever I'm fighting. It sucks. Like, Monday, I'm going to have to go to work. Like, I can't miss because even though they don't call me like, hey, I need you, bro. What's wrong? You know, I'm gonna have to go to work. You know, I'm gonna have to medicate myself all day on Monday and go to work. Like I'm gonna have to go to the work, get some pills from a CVS or Walgreens, take them and go to work and medicate myself because I'm trying to get well for Friday because Friday is Kobe Hilberg. If you never heard Cody Hilberg's music, y'all are missing out. He's a genius. He's an Asian persuasion. He's Asian as hell, but he's country as boots and cowboy hats come. You know, and it's crazy, man. You know, you know. So, but I don't know, man. It is I'm losing my best friend. I really am. That's why I did something that I probably shouldn't have done. But it is what it is. I'm probably gonna give it to her. Basically, I'm gonna tell you what I gave her. I bought this lamp. So it's a lamp. It's a color. It's a friendship lamp, right? It works on an app, right? And every color of the lamp is a different, every different. It's a code, right? Like I can clap it, and I can turn it to blue, and her will turn to blue, and they'll be like, "Oh, I miss you." Or I could do another code that can say red, and red is like, "Oh, I'm thinking about you," you know. Or I can do boom, or I can do green, and it's like, "How was your day?" You know, kind of thing. Each lap changes the color on their side and your side because she could slap it one day and then be turned blue, and I'm like, "Oh," and then I'm thinking about you too, or and I bought it for her. And I bought this thing. It's called Pills in a Bottle. It's little messages in the little messages you open, and it says different things about friends, right? I got it for her, and I got her this nice wine bottle opener set. You're gonna be thinking that's a lot of money, all that. Well, it kind of is, but I don't know. I gotta be doing things like I realize now that she's got a boyfriend. I gotta start doing things to let her forget that hey, I'm your best friend. I'm not I'm not just a regular friend. Don't forget about me because the other day there was a day where or there was a month where we didn't really hang out like a few weeks, and then her friend that liked her or her boyfriend, she's like, oh, he's not hanging out with you. He forgot about you. You know, and I feel like that's happening to me, but I don't want that to happen. You know, if I do little things to make her remember that hey, I'm your best friend. Hey, I'm here. I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here. Maybe it'll work because she said maybe Tuesday we'll go out to have wings, and honestly, I kind of don't like doing that. I'll probably ask her like on Monday. I'll probably ask her probably on Sunday or Monday. I'm like, hey, we're gonna go to Wings, but let me treat you to this restaurant that you never. I know you never been to. It's in Humble, right? I'm gonna do that and close at 11. So she can get up at 9. She can get up at 8, be there at 9, and we have 2 hours to eat. So I'll probably do that. It's called Brick House. It's a tavern. If I'm well by Tuesday, 'cause I'm so sick. I kind of said that like, but I don't know. Nah, but it's cool. Hopefully I'm well by Tuesday because I can go and I can be like, well, if not, I'm like, oh yeah, so I've been sick and I thought I'd be well by Tuesday and I'm still sick, so we gotta cancel that. But yeah, but maybe we can go have dinner another time at some low. Because look, I learned my role. Like I'm just a friend. Like I'm never gonna take her out to a nice dinner. Never gonna take her out to do all these things. Like I made a list of 20 things, right? And potentially I can give her ideas to do with her boyfriend, and it sucks, And hopefully she hasn't done anything on the list without me, because that would suck. Like I'm about to say, let's do this. She's like, oh, I already did it. I was like, that was on the list for us, you know. I don't know, man, and it sucks, man. It sucks. Life's a fickle thing, man. You know, one minute you can be happy, truly, truly happy, right? And next minute something can throw you down, right? And it sucks. You know, that's why I think I'm gonna start hanging out with my best. That's why I'm gonna start hanging out with my cousin more, and I'm gonna start telling him, hey, I want to start hanging out just with you. Don't invite so and so because I don't want to feel that way, and it sucks. And it sucks saying that, but I feel that way. And this shirt that I'm wearing, oh, I didn't shower, but because I haven't showered since last week. Anything like, oh, that's gross. Oh, I've been sick. I've been moping around. I've been like terribly down because everything got me down. It sucks. Like honestly, I could have got up today, masked up, kinda, because I know it's really weird to mask up, but I could have masked up and went to the movies and went to the mall with my mom, because you're getting your hair done and nails done, but get to get out of the house. But I don't know, man. It just sucks. I gotta face the facts. You know, because there's that saying: once you're a best friend, that's all you're gonna be, and that's fine. But once your friend gets a boyfriend, they're gonna be looking at them as their best friend. They're gonna want to tell them everything. They're gonna want to do everything, and you're just in the background like, and it sucks. It really does, and it sucks. Like I wish I wasn't sick. Like I gave my tick like today. Honestly, I wish I had a better answer for what my cousin said. He's like, "Come on, bro." He goes, "Let's go." And I was like, "Well, I'm actually kind of sick." And I was like, "You have COVID?" I go, "No, I'm just sick. I woke up with a sore throat and coughs." And then he was like, "Oh, okay. Well, hope you get well." I really wish I could have told him, "No, I'm going to the Dynamo's game." But like I said, I was supposed to go to Mexico. I went to we were gonna go, then we canceled the trip, and it was funny, funny, funny. Because let me tell you the whole story. How do I say this? So last night, like I was just telling you, I was talking to my best friend, right? And then she was like, at the end of at one moment, she was like, "Oh, I'm hanging out with him." I goes, "That's funny." And she was like, "What? Why?" LOL. I don't think so. And then I was like, "No, no. Look, a while back, a while back, my dad asked me, why don't you ask so and so to come to Mexico with you, right? Your best friend, no, we're best friend to go to Mexico with you." And I was like, "Well, I assume because you never told me." I was like, "Oh, I assume that she's working, right? And we were gonna go, right? Now that I'm not going, I'm sick. I'm yeah, I'm sick, and you're not working, and it sucks. She's like, oh, she goes, I guess it's kind of funny then. He goes, yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I guess I need to get well. Technically, I'll be honest with you. There's supposed to be a concert at Malavida. It's a Mexican club. If I'm not well for Friday, I'm gonna tell my cousin, hey, let me get well for Sunday, and let's go party, because you only live once, you know. And he loves partying on Sunday. And he might not because my female might be the foot stopper or the come over here, But I don't know. But it sucks, man. I think I'm gonna take a shower, a long shower, a long shower, because your boy needs it, and probably make something downstairs to eat, and then probably put on a movie because I've been debating what movie to watch, and there's a movie that I want to see, and yeah, and maybe I'll make a little video, not live, but a video of me reviewing the movie that I just watched. So yeah, and plus you can tell I need a bath because my beard getting itchy. When it gets itchy, it gets to the point where you haven't washed it. So yeah, and it's funny. I mean, it's sad. You never really prepare what's gonna happen in your life. You just assume when it happens, you just have to step up to the plate and accept it, and that's what I'm doing. Because the last live stream I did, Ali P, and his name's Ali ALLYP. He was like, you need to talk to your best friend, right? And it's crazy because my best friend, she's like, you can talk to me on here, sir. I don't know. I'm a very emotional person. Like, I listen to Christian music at a concert, and I tear the hell up. I tear because a lot of the words that the Lord says, I just don't understand. I don't feel it. I don't get it. I tear up because I want everything to go right. I wanted words to mean something to me. I wanted words to answer all my worries, all my troubles, and I just don't get it. Like why? You know. And there's movies that make me tear too, and it sucks. You know, it does. That's why I'm just like, I don't want to tell her everything I got going on Facebook because I could honestly make a freaking story if I really wanted to. That's why hopefully I'm well for Tuesday. Hopefully I'm gonna try to drug up some more. A lot of the pills that I have are expired, but I'm gonna still take them. Hopefully I'm well because it sucks. I really wish like things were different. Not, I'll be honest with you. Not like, oh, she'll never get a boyfriend. I'm always gonna be here. Her main, guy or her main best friend until all gonna have time for me. No, I feel like I wish I had more time because this time that I do have, it's running low because she hasn't told me, oh, ta-da, my boyfriend. But I already know, and it sucks, you know. And I know honestly, I've done that before. She thought I had a girlfriend, and I was dissing her. If I had a girlfriend right now as we speak, oh my god, bro, you don't know. I would hang out just as much. I would hang out with my girlfriend just as much as she because I feel like there's things that I do and say that I can't say technically to my girlfriend. I would say to her, I'm like, let me get your opinion on this before I do it to my girlfriend, And it sucks, you know. That's why I don't think I'm ever gonna be okay about my situation. There's moments where I'm gonna cry. There's moments that I'm gonna wish that they weren't happening. You know, that's why I gave her the gifts I'm giving her because I have to remind her, hey, I'm here. Don't forget about me. And you're gonna be thinking, Oh, that's kind of stupid. You're just spending money on her when she don't want you to spend money on her. I know. But if I back off and be that friend where it's like playing the waiting game, where it's like, oh, you free? And then, because if I, let me tell you something. If I don't consistently ask her when she's free, boom, boyfriend, boom, boyfriend, boom, boyfriend. And I'm just like in the background, like, wow. Because our dynamic is me planning things and then we're doing it, right? And it's not like, oh, I'm off. You want to go to this? Oh, I'm off. You want to do this? I gave her 20 things to do on the list. And she's not telling me, oh, I'm off this weekend or I'm off this day. Why don't we do this off the list? It's not. It's me trying to tell her, let's do this and let's do this. And honestly, if I don't act on those things, she can honestly get those ideas from me and do them with her boyfriend, and it's gonna suck. You know. That's why I sometimes my mental capacity is like, go have a drink. Just forget about it. Forget the world. You know, a drink will just temporarily, but temporarily you feel this way, so get over it and have a couple of drinks. I'm like, I'm literally killing myself if I do that. You know, it doesn't help me. You know, and it sucks. You know, and like I said, I wish I wasn't sick. You know, maybe this sickness is making me realize things, made me come back to earth, made me realize I'm human, or maybe it may give me time to just reflect on myself. Because when you're sick, there's two things. Nobody wants to hang out with you, and then very few people will check on you. And the only one to check on me is my cousin. That's why I love my cousin. You know, I told him I don't express that enough. I love him, man. He's like a brother to me. You know, all the bullshit can come in my life, but I know if I really talk to him, and it sucks if I really and I don't want him. And eventually, I'm gonna have to tell him all about all this. And eventually, I'm like, look, and it's probably gonna tell me why is everybody like even my sister? I'm just like, well, it's either you, your sister, or nobody else. And you have a life, you have a wife. You know, you're gonna wanna work your ass off, and then when you have off, you're gonna want to spend time with your wife. And me, I can work my ass off, and who do I have to hang out with? Nobody. You know, it sucks. So I don't know. I just sucks. It really does, man. At the end of the day, like I look at everything in a nutshell, and I was like, maybe God put this. Maybe God put everything in my place for for it's supposed to be the way it is, but the way it is, it's not meant to be, in my opinion, because I don't know. Because what? Let me just speak this hypothetically. What if the first weeks she told me I was her at least, oh, I'm your bestie, I'm your best friend. What if I change that and like, oh, I like you? What will that happen? You know, what would the outcome be? I will never know because I just will never know. Two, what if I did crazy nice things and then I made her assume that, oh, he's not trying to be my best friend. He's trying to be more than friends. What would that happen? You know, I have a lot of these. Not that I'm saying I want to, but what if an alternate universe? What would that be end up being like? You know, sometimes I have these what ifs in my life. I'm just like, what if I did that? What if I did this? What if I had this? What if I were like this? But I know what kind of person she is. I know what kind of people she likes, and there was no doubt in my mind I wasn't gonna win. I mean, that I was never gonna win. I'm puny. I'm 26 years old. I live in my parents' house. I don't necessarily drive. Um, I don't know, and it sucks. It really does suck. At the end of the day, I wish. That's why I tell myself, I wish things were different in my life. You know, and maybe I don't need a girl necessarily need a girlfriend because I've learned girlfriends and boyfriends don't necessarily make you happy. You have to figure out what makes you happy because once that threshold is over with, that means like you're in a lovey dovey stage, and you get to the point where you have arguments, and you're like, wow, I was really happy. Now I'm seeing all the flaws. Or two, it's like you date for so long, and then eventually you're like, poof, you grow apart, and you're like, oh, wow, here's my happiness, and now what now? You know, and it sucks. You know, I'm just like in the background, like thinking, like, man, I don't know. I honestly don't know what makes me happy anymore. Like I don't I don't like everything's crumbling down. Like I've lost people in my life. I lost 3 people in my life in the last 4 years. I lost my best friend, that was my coworker at work. I lost my grandfather, and I lost this guy that was a friend, a family. Oh no, a friend of ours who lived near a ranch. Would help my grandfather do a lot of shit. It would help us too. When my grandfather died before he got sick, and it sucks, you know. And I'm not okay. And there's a song that I can tell you that maybe people need to hear. It's called "Maybe I'm Not Okay," but it's okay not to be okay. It's like maybe it's okay that you're not okay. It's because God doesn't ask for. God doesn't want you when you're like. There's this saying where it's like God doesn't want you when you're happy. God doesn't want you when you're healthy. God wants you however you are. You know, He'll fix whatever is going through. It'll just take time because there's so many people praying to Him. He's not gonna answer prayers overnight. You know, and it's crazy, man. In the world I'm living in today, it sucks. Like I just like I'm down, man. I'm down bad. You know, and it sucks. And no, and knowing that, and being in the situation I'm in, I gotta man up and face the facts. You know, that's why I told myself. That's why I told myself the other last night. I was like, oh, I bet you if I was so and so, you would want to hang out. You would want to hang out with me, you know. And like I told myself, I'm never going to. Well, I don't want to say never, but I don't know. When you kind of tried and you feel like giving up, damn, this still fits me. My thing my ex girlfriend gave me. Damn, bro. You're probably thinking like, why do I have this shit? Well, I have a whole box of it. I I've been looking through it. I've been looking through it every each day because it reminds me of good times, happy times. But then I'm like, you know, I know one day I'm gonna get like that again. You know. And if you ask me, what? Well, let me ask you questions. Like if you ask me, like, what's your ideal girlfriend? Like, who can you see yourself date? I I I always said that. Oh, I want a girl who likes to dance. I want a girl who likes to watch soccer. Oh, I like to grow these wings. You know. And if I honestly really like look at it, I'll be talking about my best friend, or I'll be trying to date a carbon copy of myself. You know, and I can't do that. You know, it just sucks. I just told myself, I hope I date somebody who's equally as awesome as you, because the awesome I see, I want it in somebody else. You know, and I told her that. She's like, oh, you know, and it sucks. It really does. You know, and like I said, maybe being sick is a way of God saying you need time by yourself. You need to be alone. You need to find yourself because you're feeling bitchy. You're feeling sad. You're feeling all types of way, and maybe it's good that you're doing this. I mean, you're like this. So maybe it is a blessing because I haven't went outside. I haven't gone outside. Like I don't know. Like my dad, I got my dad sick the other day. He sounds like shit, and my dad has a party to go to tonight. And you know what that's gonna mean? I don't know. My mom. It was funny because the other day I went like 2 Tuesdays, like I think 3 Tuesdays ago. I went to go have a nice dinner by myself. I spent $400 on myself. You're like, damn, what kind of bougie restaurant you went to? Well, I went to a really nice restaurant. It had caviar and it had a wagyu steak, right? Okay. Anyways, I went to it, right? And I was okay doing it by myself. Like I was. Like I'm not ashamed to go to a national restaurant and go eat by myself. or go to a random restaurant that's not as fancy but not as nice, but somewhere up there to go have dinner by myself. I'm not ashamed. Like I'm not. Like at first I was like, man, going by myself sucks, and it does. It really does suck. Like because you want that communication. You want someone to talk to. You want someone to be there. But no one is always going to be there for you, and it sucks. You know, it really does. Like it really, really does. And I don't know, man. But yeah, guys. Eventually, I'm gonna get all over this. It's temporary because nothing's forever. It's been a month of me feeling like shit, and it was funny. I was posting all these random quotes, these sad boy quotes, because I was getting my thoughts out and figuring where I was. And my mom was like, "I know you've been feeling kind of sad," and it kind of was kind of nice. And my mom checked up on me on that. And then my best friend, she's like, "Are you okay? You've been feeling that boy, right?" And then when I try to tell her, "Oh, I want to talk to you," she's like, if she knew, if she knew, literally, all the things I had to say, literally, it would be not right to text it to her. You know, and I don't want to blindside her with everything I have to say all at once. I'd rather talk to her and be like slowly build everything up. So I could be like, I'd be like, how? Because I'm gonna give you an example of what I would say, and maybe after y'all see this, I could chime in. Is it good? It was it good that I said, but I do say it or not? Whatever. You help me get through this. I'd be like, so how was so did you enjoy the wedding? Your brother's wedding? I know we danced. I know you did that, and what'd you end up doing the next day? Right? I'll ask her all that, right? And I'll be like, so I saw you went home. I saw you went to the hotel with. That's good. He took care of you. That's good. You know. And then if she starts feeling like, are you jealous? Like, no, no. It's better him than me because I know the person. I know him. And then I'll be like, but I don't know. But I don't know. I think everything I have to say will be spur in the moment. But my mom did tell me to tell her because he's like, man, you be a bitch. Excuse my language. She's like, you be a dick, or a ugly head if you say the one you want to say it. Because at first I was telling my mom this is how I wanted to say. I'm like, I have no heart for nobody. No one's gonna be there for you when you die. No, no. I was like, I have no heart for nobody because at the end of the day, you're in this world alone. You're born alone, you die alone. Nobody's really gonna be there for you. Family is not forever because sometimes you have questions with family and they screw you. So it sucked. You know, Uh, but anyways, I don't know. I'm realizing now I don't want to do all that and go full force with everything I have to say to slowly build to it because if I do, by the time if we eat dinner at Wings, because what we always do, we all get wings. It's never a different restaurant, and I love wings. I could eat wings all day, every day. If wings weren't so bad for you, I could eat them every day, like literally. But I can't, and it sucks. And by that I mean is like I would have loved to take my best friend to a nice dinner. I would love to cook my best friend like a nice wagyu steak. Like I would love to like probably take her to a restaurant, like not restaurants because I'm not gonna lie. I can buy you like I told I told people. I mean I told myself I was like I can buy a steak, right? But if you can't say, oh, I can cook what I can buy, then what kind of person are you? You know, because I know how to cook pasta. I know how to cook chicken. I know how to cook steaks. I know how to cook pork chops. I know how to cook chili. I know how to cook hamburgers. Like there's like I'm a fat boy for a reason. Nothing I know how to cook. And if it's complicated, I'll learn how to do it. You know, and it sucks. You know, it really does. And I'm not mad. Like I said, I'm not mad for the situation I'm in right now. Like, I'm not mad that I'm sick. I'm not mad that I gave my ticket to my friend for Dynamo's game. You know, it all happened for a reason because I think God was like, you know what, you need to chill. You need to just rest. You need to be by yourself. You need to figure out yourself by yourself because when it does happen, you don't know how to handle yourself. You feel lonely, and I do. I feel lonely, man. I feel like I'm sad. I feel like the world's crumbling on me because my best friend, she's literally like, and you're gonna be like, well, why don't you tell her? Well, I can't because I just can't. I don't know. It sucks. I don't know. I know what kind of person I am to the world. I have so much to offer, and if it's slowly declining with my best friend, that's fine. So be it. We're not gonna be that close as we used to be. That's fine. You know. Honestly, she gave me a bracelet. I gave her a bracelet, and I haven't been wearing it a couple of days because I had to figure out myself. Had to be like, do I want that bracelet? I was like, are we really close like we used to be, or are we distant and we know we're friends but not really good best friends? Because she can tell me bestie, but are we bestie? You know what I mean? And it sucks. You know. And like I say, if you don't know, you assume things. There's a lot of questions I want to answer, and that's why when she told me, she was like, "Oh, well, you can tell me you can tell me everything. You don't have to." She's like, "Oh," I was like, "You can talk to me, sir." And I was like, "Yeah," and I didn't want to go off on that, but she said, I was like, "Yeah, but I don't have, yeah, but I can only type so many. I wanted to tell her, I was like, oh, yeah, but I can only type so much. I don't want to. If all the things I have to say to you, I could write a book about it. What's going on? You know, I'd rather tell you instead of writing it because I'll never be done writing it. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I don't know, man. Life sucks right now, and it is what it is. And it's either me hanging out Friday if I get well, because I don't think Tuesday's gonna happen. If sh I'm gonna have to tell her, look, last week I was sick. I didn't go to work most of the week. I thought I'd be well by Tuesday, but it ain't looking like it's happening. So gotta plan it. And yes, and I probably end up telling her yes. I can tell you, I can write a 3 hour paragraph of everything I want to tell. I will tell you, but that's too long. I'll probably like if I'm not well for Tuesday, I'll probably because the stuff that I got her are gonna come tomorrow, and I got a big bag. I got like I'll probably give it to her soon or later, and she's probably gonna tell me, "Why you spend money on me like this?" And it's funny because like I've learned that to understand that I'm just like, why do you let? I was like, why do you let? Like, why do you tell me? Because I thought that too. I was like, why do you tell me? Like, tell it to me. I don't want to spend money on me, but you never tell Este way to spend money on me. And there's a reason why because, and I understand that. I'm not gonna get into it, but I understand that now, and it sucks. You know. I'm not trying to be like, oh, you like her, bro. You just want her to feel different. No, no, no. It's just if she would probably ease up on that, I'll feel great. But she never is. And I told her, y'all see my copyrighted video when we were at the dang ice cream parlor shop, whatever you want to call it. Who's that parlor nowadays? Yeah. Nah, but you understood that. I was like, you have bills to pay. You pay rent, you pay car, you pay rent, you pay gas, you pay all this shit, right? And me, I don't have no bills. The money I spend on you, it feels good because I have no bills. She's like, but yeah, but I don't waste your money. And then when it comes to this fool, it's like, you know, that's what my brain doesn't wrap around. But I think I'm gonna have to tackle the situation a different way. I think I'm gonna tell her like, look, remember I told you all the things I'm doing with you, or am I giving you, our friendship? I'm not gonna stop doing that because I don't want you to forget what kind of friend that you have. Because you can honestly date someone and push that friend aside and very little hang out with him, very little talk to him, and assume, oh, your your boyfriend is not your best friend. But remember, who was there first? You know. That's why I don't want to stop giving her stuff because the stuff that comes in tomorrow, the stuff I have in a bag that ready for her to go when it comes in, it means a lot to me. It's gonna mean a lot, and she's gonna be thinking, "Oh, what the hell?" Look, I don't know. Well, 50. Look, let me just say this, and I'm gonna go because I need to take a shower. I need to eat or something. I need to get out of my little rut. I don't know what a year from now is gonna bring between me and her. I don't know what 3 years are gonna happen down the line. We don't know. We can only plan for the future, with the future bright and future scary. And if the future is being with him and continue to be with him and tell me, yeah, he is my boyfriend. Am I gonna be mad? No. Am I gonna be sad? No. I just know my place of being always there for you and you hanging out with me is gonna be tarnished. Because like I said, I was sad on Sunday after the wedding because I wanted not more time with you. I just wanted to dance with you a lot more. I just wanted not no no. I just wanted time where I didn't feel like, oh, she's going off with this dude, or hey, come here, and then the dude's like, and I don't want to play the petty card, or I don't want to play the devil's advocate because I don't be like, oh, he likes you, well screw him, he can like you another day. I don't want to play that card, and it sucks, you know, and like that song, when good things fall apart, and it sucks, and it has. And maybe I did. And maybe my mind is like, you need a girlfriend because you're trying to put all your time into your friend, and she's not really having time for you because she's working and hanging out with the boyfriend. And maybe you need somebody else in your life to fulfill that fulfillment in your heart. And maybe you're right, and it sucks, and it really does suck. And I'm not, and right now, I'll, I think in a year I'll be ready to accept it, but right now I'm not, and it sucks. And like I told myself, all I want to do as a friend, because they're just saying, never say never. The future's bright, the future's scary. You never know. Well, I do know. Right now, I'm never going to take her out to a nice dinner because I promised her that, and it sucks. I can give her a nice dinner, you know, but I'm never going to give it to her. And I can honestly tell her that. But the way that it's looking, she don't even care about that. She's already getting it. She's already getting it from somebody else or her boyfriend, and it's whatever. And it sucks. But what I know she hasn't gotten, I want to give to her, and that's a nice cooked dinner at home. You know, but I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. That's the thing. So, but yeah, guys, um, that's everything. You know, and it sucks. You know, life's life's crazy. You think you have everything you need, or you think you have something in your life that makes you happy, and then one day that goes away, and you're like truly trying to think, what else makes me happy? You know, because like I said, I could have been a real ugly friend and be like, oh, so you don't want to do nothing with me on the day you're off, right? Okay. What if I was so and so? Would you want to, And I could be petty, I could be a dick, right? But doing that doesn't solve nothing. It just loses the friendship, or it just makes you look like you're jealous. And I'm not jealous, and I'm not petty. I'm just hurting because I know we're not close anymore. I know we're not. That's why I bought the things I bought yesterday on Amazon, because I'm gonna tell her, like, look, I didn't get this for these reasons. Yeah, I could have got it because you got a promotion. Yeah, congratulations, promotion gifts. No, I didn't do that. Or I could have got it because, just because. No, I got it because I want you to remember I'm your best friend. You know, I don't want you to forget that. Like I said, there was a week where I didn't hang out with you, and I remember that. And then and that guy, he was like, "Oh, you haven't hanged out with your best friend. He forgot about you." And I feel like you're starting to do that with me. And I know work is getting in the middle, but I understand that. I understand your work schedule. He doesn't. In my job, honestly, I could work 9 to 10. I could work 9 to 11. Shit, I can even work 9 to 12. You know, I I I can work. I can do a lot. I can understand. No one's gonna understand your 12-hour shifts like me, and that's fine. But what I'm saying is, I just don't want you to forget about me. You know, and it sucks. But yeah, guys, it is what it is. Life's fickle. Life's crazy. 1 minute you think you have it figured out. 1 minute you don't. 1 minute you thought you had the thing that makes you happy, and then you got to figure out whatever else makes you happy. And then you're thinking like, and you can probably basically say I'm probably overreacting, but I don't know. I don't know. It's scary. Because nobody wants to be alone. Nobody wants to go to a dark place in their mind where it's like, wow, you know, and it sucks. But it does happen. And when it does, you feel like the devil's winning. You know, like like the devil makes you want to feel shitty. The devil want to make you cry. The devil want to make you feel heavy. The devil wants you to feel worthless. And lately I've been feeling that way. The devil's winning, and I'm not. I'm I guess I'm strong minded. I'm not letting the devil weigh me down so much where I want to kill myself. Because if you know what I do in life, I see people die different ways, and the worst thing you could do is kill yourself. Because I've seen families. Damn, I'm hot in my room, but I feel like if I put the air on, my throat's gonna get agitated. I feel like families argue like, oh, you saw signs, you should have been there for him, or people don't know there's help. You know, people think the problems they have are greater than the battle they're fighting, and then that's it. They end up killing themselves. And I know, and it sucks. And it sucks that I have to think this way about my friends, about my best friend, about the situation, about her boyfriend. I have to think about this shit, and it sucks. You know, and honestly, I wish I would. I wish I, sometimes I wish this never happened. I seriously think this sometimes. 'Cause I'm like, why? Why do I feel this way? If I didn't care so much about this person, if I didn't want this person in my life, I wouldn't feel this way. And I do, and I do. And I look back at everything, and it's like, oh, it's a blessing that she's in my life because I made so many memories, the best memories of this year so far with her, right? And then I'm like, damn, the greatest cries or the greatest sorrows I feel because of you, and it sucks. It sucks. And y'all gonna be thinking like, well, it's temporarily. Yeah, I know, but it hurts right now. It hurts. I don't know. I just have to face the facts, get over with it, and learn to move on. Because I know when she officially tells me he's my boyfriend, it's over. That's why probably to tomorrow I'm gonna get everything that comes in, I put it in that bag and I gave it to her and able to talk to her because I'm probably gonna express that enough. I'm probably gonna express that. I'm like, look, I'll probably express that to her. I'll probably like, the only reason why I haven't talked to you, because I don't want to write 3 hour paragraphs. I don't want to. I don't want to misspell. No, I don't want to write 3 hour paragraphs. I don't want to. I don't want to. But it's okay. But anyways, guys, let me just say this: nothing feels good in life if you don't talk it out. And I talked to my good friend at work, and I talked to it with my mom, and I'm still fighting the urge to feel sad, but I guess I'll feel that way until it feels normal. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna go over now. Peace.